All right, we are back for 7 Hebrews, that is. Melchizedek, the priest. This Melchizedek was king of Salem and priest of God Most High. He met Abraham returning from the defeat of the kings and blessed him, and Abraham gave him a tenth of everything. First, the name Melchizedek means king of righteousness. Then, also, king of Salem means king of peace. Without father or mother, without genealogy, without beginning a day of the end of life, remember that Son of God, he remained a priest forever. Just think about how great he was. Even the patriarch Abraham gave him a tenth of the plunder. Now the law requires the descendants of Levi, who became priests, to collect a tenth from all the people, that is, from their fellow Israelites, even though they also are descendants from Abraham. This man, however, did not trace his descendants from Levi, yet he collected a tenth from Abraham and blessed him who had the promises. And without doubt, the lesser is blessed by the greater. In the one case, the tenth is collected by people who died, but in the other case, by him who declared to be living. One might say the Levi who collected the tenth paid the tenth through Abraham, because when Melchizedek met Abraham, Levi was still in the body of his ancestors. Jesus like Melchizedek. If perfection could have been attained through the Levitical priesthood, and indeed the law given to the people established that priesthood, why was there still need for another priest to come, one in order of Melchizedek? Not in the order of Aaron, for when the priesthood is changed, the law must be changed also. He for whom these things are said to belong to the different tribes, and no one from the tribe has ever served at the altar. For it is clear that our Lord descended from Judah, and in regards to the tribe of Moses said nothing about priest. And what we had said is even more clear in another priest like Melchizedek appears, one who has become a priest not in the basis of regulation as to his ancestors, but to the basis of the power of the indestructible life, for it is declared, "You are the priest forever in the order of Melchizedek." The former regulation, it is set aside because it was weak and useless, for the law made nothing perfect, and a better hope is introduced, by which we draw near to God. And if it was not without an oath, others became priests without any oath. But he became a priest with the oath when God said to him, the Lord has sworn and will not change his mind. You are priests forever. Because of this oath, Jesus has become a guarantor of better covenant. Now, there have been many of those priests since death prevented them from continuing in the office, but because Jesus lived forever, he has a permanent priesthood. Therefore, he is able to save completely those who come to God through him, because he always lives and intercedes for them. Such a high priest truly met our needs, and one who is holy, blameless, pure, set apart from sinners, exalted above the heavens. Unlike the other priests, he does not need to offer sacrifices day after day, first of his own sins and then for the sins of the people. He sacrifices their sins once for all when he offered himself. For the law appoints a high priest, men in all their weaknesses, but the oath which came after the law appointed the Son, who has been made perfect forever. All right. Wow. That was a lot of jumbly words there, but I got through it not too bad, huh? All right. Thank you for watching. See you next time.